What's up? What's up?
Yo,
What's up? What's up? What's up? One second. We'll get started here in just a second. Alright, y'all. So, this video, again, is being recorded, so please don't say nothing stupid. But let us see what is going on. I'm really only doing a Zoom because y'all hyped me up. Play some intro music. Nah, you don't want the intro music, bro. Alright, maybe I will. We'll get hyped up real quick, and then we'll let a couple more people join. No, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Here we go. This is the intro. Set the mood.
Chick. Say, nigga, I don't wanna talk. Meet me at the bank, show me what you really bout. Niggas ain't real when the shit really count. That's why I keep my little cat in their mouth. Say, bitch, I don't got a cap.
Every time you talk, yeah, I really did that.
If you want beef,
Then my bitch gon' scratch.
I'ma get the money, so I let her handle that.
Free JT. Hey.
Real bitches fuck with me. Hey, I don't do shit for the free. Man, y'all niggas gotta pay me.
Hey.
Put some respect on my team. I'm the 1501 queen. Hey, bitch, you better learn because all this money got.
Alright, I don't know what the 1501 queen is, but we'll end it there, y'all. Hype it up. Realer than real, right? Fuck all them haters and fuck how you feel. Alright, y'all. So, let's get started. We have fun now. Let's get down to business. I'm just checking out. I started over with the $20 challenge today. And I'm already up to about 75. So, my goal is to try to get it through the first week by the end of today. Y'all iced out over there, Jim. It's been snowing for an hour over here. Not yet. Is this a market setup Zoom? No, I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? You go. No, we're not iced yet. We got a little bit of ice last night. It's really just been raining. It's like 35, so it's not freezing, but it's about to freeze. I should probably go like get salt and shit, but I don't want to. It's cold outside. Hey, you marking up charts? Yes. Oh, I got you. Yeah, we'll be marking up some charts. Whatever y'all want to see, we'll mark it up. I was gonna go over weekly market breakdowns and shit. A few things that I'm seeing right now. What I traded today. And then basically I'm doing this for a Q&A. GU? Okay, I'll do GU. I'm actually in a trade on GU right now. GU's up. Ta-da! Right? So, go up. Ta-da! Okay. Here on GU, going as high as the daily, right? We had this double bottom here. We had a retrace last night down towards the neckline, right? Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, you can see this again, right? You can see it on the 4 hour, right? Retrace the neckline for the continuation up. Please do so. 1 second, yeah. Okay, and we've had that. We've been having that that retrace to the neckline. I actually got in based off of the quarters. NZD USD. Okay. But I think it's gonna go up. The news really made it the recent news was good. If it was bad, I was going to expect it to go down to like 126. Speaking about GU, of course. Okay. NZDUSD. I don't normally trade this, but we'll mark it up. We'll see what's going on. UCAD. Oh my god. Not UCAD. You don't want to see UCAD, motherfucker. Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to mark up our key levels that we want to see. So we're going to go up to the weekly. Y'all know how I do it. Alright. So let's grab our handy dandy horizontal line here. Black, like our souls. Alright. Zoom out just a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Ta-da. Don't ask me why I'm putting it there either. I'm not going to tell you. If you know, you know. If you don't, it sucks. Get the group chat. Y'all got me hyping myself up before the thing, right? Gotta pay me. No, just fucking with y'all. Just trying to have some fun. And maybe I had a little bit too much crown, so. But it's the life of an entrepreneur. Quarter series. Shh, man, shut up. Don't be telling. Snitch. Kick him. Alright. Put in a few more. Oh man, look at that. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I love it. And I'm just going to put in a few more levels here, guys and girls. I know this is boring. Trading is very boring, so please just give it a second. We'll get to the good stuff, I promise y'all. Patience. Patience pays, people. It took me a very long time to learn that. And a lot of wasted money. Boom. Okay. So we have our levels marked up. Now let's go down to the daily. Okay. Just going to check in on this trade really quickly. Nice. Okay. So this is what we have right here. NZD/USD on the daily, right? What do you see here? Okay, does anybody see anything here? Like what? Look at where price action is. Okay, what do you see here? Oh, I guess I should go to Zoom. Talk your shit, Cheddar Bob. What does anybody see anything, right, on that pattern? Okay, possibly, right, a falling wedge, maybe there on the daily, possibly forming, possibly. So let's see what we have here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything down here. Right, maybe you consider that a dragonfly doji. Down, right, went up there, so that happened, and then we went down again on the wedge, and we might be gearing up for a breakout, maybe, possibly, right? We need further confirmation, though.
Isn't that Morningstar?
On the where at on the daily? Did I look past it?
Where are the last 3 candles?
These 3?
No, yeah.
No, that's not. So a morning star, right? So with the morning star pattern, you'll have how do I want to do this? I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. You'll have this big black candle here, right? And we're gonna do a trend line to make our wicks. Okay. You'll have this big black candle here. Okay. It's our handy dandy black candle, right? And then you'll have your star, right? And it'll look something like this or whatever, right? And there's the wicks again. I know it's off center, y'all. I can't draw. Okay, shut up. And then you'll have that big, right, bullish candle up. Okay, so that's what the morning star looks like, right? And then you'd have your wicks, of course. And then the evening star would be reverse of this, right? You'd have a big white bullish candle. You'd have like a white star up here, maybe even a doji. And then you'd have that big black bullish candle or bearish candle. I'm sorry. That was the crown. Okay. So you'd have that big bearish candle down. Okay. Right. As of now, I mean, maybe you could consider Head and Shoulders here on the daily as well. I mean, I don't like it, but and look at the weekly, because the trend is your friend, right? If you don't see something, always go to a higher time frame. Okay, and as we see here, this is clearly in a downtrend, right? So here the trend is our friend, right? Maybe, I mean, even on the weekly, maybe you're having that falling wedge formation, right? That might be all I see on this. I could see it going up, coming back. It's at 66,132, coming back up. If it closes above 66.25, I could see it coming back up to 67.5 or 68.75. But I could also see this being, right, 3 black crows here on the weekly time frame, which is a bearish indicator. So I could also see this coming down to possibly 65 or 63.75, just depending. I don't see anything that I like right now, right? Like, it's just the market's just kind of, as you see, right, it's ranging from 66.60 to 65.80. So it's ranging about 70, 80 pips. And it's been that way pretty much since the beginning of the year. So I really don't like this pair, but keep a very close eye out on this level. See what it does. See how it reacts to that level, and I'll tell you what it's going to do. You ever trade using the master candle? No, I've used a similar theory to what you shared today, but I've never actually traded with it. I looked at it, what you shared too. It looks interesting. I might try it out, but no. Somebody said USD CAD. We bought this up. We shorted this already. If you shorted this earlier, you'd probably be good to go. Okay, right? Because we bought up from down here to up here. We shorted from here to here. In the private group. Okay. Right, and then here you had that CAD news. Okay, so if you go to the replay, you had that red folder CAD news that ended up pushing this up. Right here came red news, pushed this up. Ta-da! Right, and then I've been seeing people short back off of this. Right, you could have caught some pips. Austin, I know you caught some pips on it earlier. But I mean, as of right now, right, what you could be looking for, we'll realize where it's at. It's on the key level right now. It broke through, came back down, retested. Right, going back to our original UCAD analysis that I posted on the 3rd, right, it's probably going to go up 132.5. So we'll see. Structure hold, you hold. If you're selling, don't be in it long. I see something that will happen in the market tomorrow or next week, bro. What strategy do you trade? The KISS method. It's my patented KISS method. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. It's a strategy I use. Price action and swing trading. All right, what other pairs do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to learn today? Does anybody need help on fibs, fib extensions? What do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see the quarters theory? Do y'all want to see how to trade gold? You want to see the fib? Okay. So, okay, you go. What can you tell me? Can you unmute yourself, and what can you tell me? What do you know and not know about the Fibonacci? And then I'll be able to explain. Do you trade indices? Yes, I do. I don't call them in the group because none of y'all motherfuckers have the account for it. Quarters, sniper, and fib squad. Gang. That's right. Gold. You want to see gold? Okay. All right, I'll fuck it. I'll just do the fib. He's not unmuting himself. He or she. I don't know. Not sexist. So the fibs. So I'm gonna go to a GBP pair, just because they move a little bit more. Okay. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's use UCAD. So before you even pull out a fib, okay, a few things must go. Okay, a few things must happen. You have to have certain circumstances before you pull out a fib. Okay, so you need to either have this, right? You need a swing high to a swing low. Okay, and this goes back into raw market movements. You're not caring about all of these small moves, right? You're focused on the bigger swings, right? Raw market movement. Okay, you have a swing high, a swing low, and then you start to see this retracement back into that, right? So you need a swing high, a swing low, and a retracement, or you will need the opposite. Okay, you'll need a swing low, a swing high, okay, and then a retracement. So you have to have one of these two things before you even think about pulling out the Fibonacci. Okay, once you have one of these setups, right, you come over here, handy dandy, fib retracement. Okay, you have all your pretty levels set up, right? If you have a swing high to swing low and you're having pullback, right, you are going to look for a pullback to re-enter in on that short position. Okay, so if it looks like this, right, or if it looks like this, you're going to fib down because you're looking to short. Okay, so you pull in the direction of where the market was. Okay, conversely with this one, right, you would pull up because you would be looking for the market to retrace down, and then you would look to enter long again. Okay, and as you see on my fib, right, I have a bunch of different levels. Okay, a bunch of different levels. Okay. I have extension levels directly on my fibs, right? I have a bunch of different fib levels that y'all probably never seen before. Okay, it's the little things, right, that get you ahead. Understanding the fib. Okay, if it rejects off of the 38.2, if this were to happen, right, that would show me that, hey, this is a very, very valid trend, right? This is this would be this would indicate that there's a very strong trend, right? Because you're going down, you have a very shallow retracement, and then it spikes back down. Okay. Okay. If you go up to the 50, right, you're starting to pull back deeper into that. You're starting to retrace deeper, right? The deeper that you retrace, the weaker your trend becomes. Okay. That does not necessarily mean a bad thing. Okay, but it means that the deeper you retrace, the weaker that trend becomes. Okay, if you get to the 50, right? Why is it called the 50? Because it's half, right? It's equal. It means that you now have equal buyers and sellers in this market, okay? It is still a price reversal zone, right? All of these levels are PRZs, or what they're called, price reversal zones, right? Where price could come down and reverse off of, okay? The 61.8, it is known as the golden ratio, okay? It is a strong resistance. It is a weaker trend, right? Because now you have more buyers and then sellers in the market. It is a medium strength trend, I would say, right? But that would be something, that would be a good one here, right? And then the further you go up, right, if you go past the 61.8 to the 78.6, 88.6, your basic level, you're getting towards that full market retrace, right? And you're more than likely to go the opposite direction and have a full trend reversal, right? And it would be the same thing. The deeper you go, the more likely you are to have a full trend reversal, okay? So your 61.8 and your 50 are always going to be your kill zone, right? Those will be your best entries, okay? There's ways to sauce it up, but I'll give you all that much, right? That'll always be your best re-entries, right? If you are trying to short this and you didn't short at the high, right, your best chance for re-entry will always be up in that zone, okay? The only time I ever tried fib was when I attempted learning the Elliott 5-wave strategy. I ain't finna confuse myself again. I'll pass on this and wait till we continue something else. Hey, don't sleep on the fib, girl. Fibs don't lie. And I can preach on that, right? So let's use this in a real market situation here. Okay, actually, before we do this, let's do this. I don't want to remove all drawing tools because I want to keep these levels here. These are already marked up, right? Key levels. I'm telling y'all, and people in the group, they can tell y'all, fibs do not lie. I can show you a million ways to Sunday how well these fibs work, and that they work on multiple different time frames. So you don't just have to trade off the daily or the 4 hour like I do, or the weekly. You could use these, on the hourly, on the 15-minute chart, whatever you want to fucking do. Right, so you see here, I'll probably do it here, right? Because price was down, it went up, and then it had that pushback there on the daily. If I go to the 4 hour, that's probably the start of it. Yeah, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So let's go back up. Okay. And as you can see here, so let's go back. Right. That's why I love the handy dandy replay tool. Okay, price is around here. Price is finding support at this level. Okay, we also have a major key level that we have marked up here. Let's just go ahead and edit this guy to make it perfect because I'm seeing it off and it's making me go crazy. Boom. Okay, so we have a key level, right? Price is finding support on that key level. Where is that key level? It is also finding support here up on the 50%. Okay, so maybe, right? I personally like to wait until I see a reversal or I see price become exhausted. So far, I'm just not seeing that, right? So let's go to another daily candle. Okay, still nothing really. Right, price is going down to retest that zone that it broke through again. Bounce back off of it. Spinning top. Boom. Okay, where did it go up to? The kill zone, right? Right up in the 61.8. Okay, so maybe you short off the 61.8 area. Okay, now that we have that level there, okay, we would also have another major level at 133.750. Okay, 133.75. Okay, and you can see why that's there. All right. So you have a key level here, 61.8, less than fucking 23 pips away from it. Okay, so you could have been looking for something there. Okay, maybe you see this as a gravestone doji. I don't fucking know. Right, but what does that indicate? Right, an end to the uptrend, right? A possible reversal. Dojis mean that something is coming. Okay, you can expect after that, right, that one final push up, which we did. Look at that key level get wicked perfectly, right, in that 61.8 zone. I cannot make this up. Those of you in the group know the sauce already. Okay, using our key levels and fibs, right, zones, fibs, and the sniper scope. The system that I generated for you guys and girls to help you get those entries, right? So what your position on this, right, would have looked like, man, I'm all sorts of fucked up. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, you could have shorted here off of this key level, right? Your first take profit we know would be here, and your stop loss, right, would be somewhere between the 70.50 and the 75.4. Okay, whatever you're willing to risk, right? Only risk what you are willing to lose. Okay, if your trading scares you, you're probably over leveraging. So let us see what happens, right? And once we place a trade, we hold that trade, right? A few confluences, right, with the setup of this trade. It's a 5.14 risk to reward ratio. We had a gravestone doji here on the daily, right? We had that final push up to the 61.8 and that key half quarterly level. Okay, first take profit will always be from our 23.6, right? And then we'll go to the 0, and then we'll use our fib extensions as further take profit levels, right? And boom, where does that 23.6 just happen to lie, right? Less than 20 pips. It's 18 pips, 17 pips away from that other, right, half quarter point. So let us just play this out and see what happened. Okay, boom. Like literally, right? I take profit hit, boom, right? And then your take profit would have been hit, and you could have looked to go the other way, right? You could have looked for it to continue down, right? But you should have taken partials here, right? And once you saw that trend change, and this is on the daily, so if you were monitoring this on, say, the 4-hour, the 1-hour time frame, right, you would have closed, right? Maybe after you saw this double bottom form here, right, you would have closed the remainder of your position if it was still open, if you didn't take it off the table. Okay. But that is how you can use fibs. Okay, that was a real life, a real market example on how you could use fibs. So like, let's look at it one more time. Okay. And again, that was off of the daily and the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So I've actually can recall an example that I'm going to show you guys and girls that will hopefully show you, I mean, even a little bit further explanation on the Fibonacci. Okay. And especially how I have mine set up. Those levels are on there. I was looking for an entry from the weekly market breakdown. Okay, so as you can see here, right, you had a double bottom here. Your best entry in on this upward trend reversal would have been down here, right, or down here. So let's say that you missed it, right? Let's say that you missed that move. But what do you have here, right? You have a swing low, a swing high, and let's go, right? You have your retracement. So let's see what happens, okay? And we pretty much know, right, that price is going to go up. But let's say that you joined Big Pips Only late, right? Big Pips Only got in down here. You joined them late, and now you need to look for an entry, okay? You can use your Fibonacci, right, from that swing low to that swing high, right? And I like this one because the other one, right, we were looking for shorts, and this one will be looking for buys, okay? So we have this, right, and this is without any key levels even marked up on the chart. Just doing a few quick ones, right? You would have 1, Boom, right? You have one right there. Right, you also had one. Right. Pretty much right where price is, right? Okay, so you see this, right? So you have a few key levels, right, already marked up here on your chart, right? So you have 130, 132.5, and we've got 135, right? So we have a few key levels marked up, right? Pulled out your fib. You see prices at a key level, which is also lined up with the 38. So you're going to have to wait for further confirmation, right? You're going to have these further confirmations. So let's see what price does, right? Boom. Nothing really confirming yet, right? Price is continuing down, starting to approach the 50, right? You know that you're always going to look towards the 50 or the 61.8, okay? And boom, right? Price ended up reversing, okay, 20 pips away, right? So you're about 20 pips away here, okay? If you have the sniper method and you know how to go ahead and put in even finer levels, right, you could have gotten in at 30.50, okay? Again, price went down to 30.47.2 with the sniper method, right? You could have gotten in at 30.50. Okay, so then what? Right, so we got in here. Okay, long position off of 135. Okay, basically the 61.8, right? Our first take profit would have been there, which you can see in a day, it would have been hit. That's why I like GBP pairs, right? The volatility. Your stop loss would have been in here. Okay, somewhere in between. Since your entry was was about 30-40 away from the 61.8, I'd probably put it in between 61.8 and the 70.5. But that's just me, right? I'm not willing to risk a shit ton. I'd rather have a tighter stop loss and get a better entry than anything, right? So first take profit was hit, knowing your fib, right? The next take profit would be the 0, okay? If it goes past the 0, we can continue the trade, right? If the trend holds, we're going to hold the trade structure, hold, you hold. But if it goes past, if and when it goes past the 0, that's when we'll get saucy, okay? And we will go ahead and we will add in our fib extension, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, so, this motherfucker. Technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on here. Right, so we were back in here. Oh, what is going on here? I'm about to freak out. All right, we are back here, okay? Boom, right? Next, right? So here, right, we were broken. So let's actually go back by a candle. And let's go do this from the 4-hour. Let's monitor this from the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so now we know if and when, right, this breaks and closes above this up here. Okay, so if and when it closes above the 0, it actually closes above, okay? We will then go ahead and pull out our fib extension, right? So we had to close. Okay, so we had to close. So then you pull out your fib extension. Okay, and the fib extension works pretty much the same way as a fib, right? So you pulled it out from low to high here on this trend. So you'd go low to high, straight back down, okay? And that's how your extension pulls out. And as you can see, like I said, my fib levels okay, I have my fib extensions directly on my fib, so I don't have to pull out 100 different tools, but you can see, right, all of those levels, okay, off of the fib extension, okay, and once it breaks and closes, these will be the levels, if the structure continues to hold, where I will extend my take profit to, okay, so the 23.6, excuse me, is take profit 1, then the 0, right? It broke through that, so you have a running open take profit. You'd be expecting the null 27 if and when it breaks and closes above that, right? The negative 41.4 or the 1.414 and then the 161.8. So let's just extend it all the way out and see what happens, okay? So as you can see, small retracement back down, right, to the 0, found support on there again, boom, broke the 127. Okay, boom, broke the 141, and I think it wicked, and it wicked the top. Okay, fibs don't lie. 6.5 left. Yup, 3 minutes left. What do y'all want? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's being recorded. I'm gonna be posting this call on YouTube. And for people who are not in the group, who are in the call, it'll be posted on my YouTube channel as well. If you had to jump in and out. So who got questions, right? I hope you go still in here and I answered their question on fibs. So what's up, y'all?
I don't really have questions. I just want to see, like, when you said wants to see how you trade gold, like how do you just like you trade it a certain way or
No, I don't trade it a certain way, man. I use the tools that I've given y'all.
Anybody peep by the way Jim says GBP Jack?
Boom. Right. So I mean, I don't trade it in a certain way. I just like to stick to the higher time frames on this guy. Like I'll trade it like strictly off the 4 hour. Right. Clean. This, right, to like I said, to make it valid, I was looking at the weekly, right, wanted to see the push up before the come down, right, and then what did it do before the push back up? To confirm the push back up, right, it kind of created this inverted head and shoulders. So maybe you look at it as like a double bottom here, maybe it's retraced to the neckline before it continues up. I'd like to still see it go up some more, but based on the next two 4 hour closes or so, I could also see this going back down to like 1544. Say GBP JPY, GBP JAPY, the sterling yen. What else do you want me to say then? The pound yen. I like calling it GB JAPY, USD JAPY, Euro JAPY, AUD JAPY. It's JAPY. Hey, no problem, y'all. Hope y'all have a good one. I'm gonna try to venture out. I need papers. And I might buy another gallon of Crown. Decisions. Do you use EMAs? Yes, I use EMAs and moving averages, simple and exponential, but only for confirmation. Price action is king. Word. All right, y'all. 43 seconds left. 41. So I guess I'll give you all an inspiring speech for the next 37 seconds. What session do you trade? London and New York. Don't run with scissors. Right? Don't drive and drink. Don't drink and drive. Don't give money to hookers. Drink plenty of milk. Always wear a seatbelt. Don't take candy from strangers. And
don't drink in the car.
It's some spooky stuff, right? Don't eat a woman's spaghetti. It's some voodoo stuff, apparently. Peace. Love y'all.